There's a lot of great party games out there, and there's a new one called Jumpstars that's thrown its hat into the ring. But does this game end up shining brightly, or is this star burned out? Jumpstars is a cooperative and competitive multiplayer party game. In it, you and your friends are trying to get a cumulative high score as a team in order to get to the gauntlet at the end of the series of mini-games. Each game is very similar to one another, mostly having you jump on colored platforms of whichever character you're playing as in order to score points. When there's only one character left standing on a particular map, then it's the end of that mini-game and you move on to the next one. If your team accumulates enough points by the end of the series of minigames, you go to the gauntlet for one last matchup where you and your opponents have to run through an obstacle course while being chased down as the screen scrolls, and whoever is the last one standing is the winner of the gauntlet, and then it calculates the points, and whoever has the most points individually is the winner. There are two different modes here, the tournament where it picks random mini-games culminating with the gauntlet at the end if you've earned enough, and then there's the choose your own party game kinda. Up to 9 games can be chosen for you and your friends to compete in one after one another. There's a good amount of mini-games here, but they all feel so similar to one another that it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Even through multiple playthroughs and getting different games, it still felt like I was doing the same basic task, stepping on the platforms and then watching out for either something swinging to knock me off, or something going back and forth or knocking me off, or something like dynamite being in the hand of one player, and after a period of time, if they don't pass it, it ends up blowing up and they're eliminated. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot here. An actual full game, even with the gauntlet, only takes about 8 to 10 minutes at most, and even playing 9 games with a custom game still isn't gonna take you that long. There's nothing to really unlock, and since the games are so similar, you'll probably just end up getting bored before too long. There's also the annoying announcer. He has kind of a Jekyll and Hyde thing going on with a really bad kind of Joker impersonation for the Hyde side of things. And honestly, you just hear the same lines of dialogue every single minigame to the point that I had to mute the television. The game is only multiplayer. There is no single player experience against bots of any kind, as well as it's only local, so there's no online either. So unless you have friends who are going to play with you, there's no sense in checking out the game. From the technical side of things, the game ran smoothly. I didn't run any major glitching or crashing, though there was some weird collision and hit detection stuff with my character kind of flying by getting hit by some of the obstacles, which just seemed like it wasn't meant to happen. Jumpstars is available now for PC, PS4, and Xbox One for $9.99, and it does feature a full trophy list in Platinum. Overall, Jumpstars is an okay party game that just lacks variety and became more annoying than fun the longer I ended up playing it. With everything said, I'm going to be giving Jumpstars a 4 out of 10. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course I hope you enjoyed.